Snowy Monkey and Sitsy Monk here, and today we are doing the girls' bottom half of their hyena tutorial thing. It's basically the leggings, the tail, not really the tutu. You can make your own like I did my second daughter's right here, which you can find a YouTube tutorial real easy on that. It's nothing. Or you can go back to my Catherine angel wings and tutus tutorials and it's there. So that'll teach you how to make a dress. I'll put it right now in the eye so you can just click right over there. And Karma's I bought it at a thrift store, so it worked out. My oldest daughter. And you're basically just making a toe and, like I said, the little leggings. I use stockings, brown stockings for their legs, and just matching boots. So first thing you're going to do is you need that fur that you saw. So originally I used this brown Rit dye synthetic. I mixed two of them, right? Okay. And I had this like whitish cream colored bear. So I figured, yeah, this could totally turn brown, right? Well, guess what? Obviously, it didn't turn brown because that was the original purpose. It ended up turning gray. For some strange, odd reason, it decided, oh, today we're going to be gray, okay? So this is going to go against everything. But whenever I looked up pictures of hyenas later, even though it doesn't match Harley's specific hyenas, there are hyenas that do have this, like the dots and then the gray fur at the bottom. I believe they're African hyenas. I forgot the actual name, but it is there. So that's all that mattered to me because I attempted it and it didn't work. So, but this is one way for you to actually get fur really cheap is stuffed animals. And since I had this big old bear on the side, I figured, well, my kids, you know, the arms and legs will fit perfectly on their legs because they're tiny. So there you go. That's it. Easy, quick way. So I got this big old pot, filled it up with water. As you saw, I poured the dye in, and now I'm stirring it. And you want to make sure that these are utensils that you're not going to actually cook with actual food later, because it's not going to be able to be reused again. And make sure you clean your stove really well afterwards and your sink, because it goes everywhere. So now we're going to stuff the bear and try to stir it in there as much as possible without spilling the dye everywhere. Which I was able to successfully do this, and do not follow my example. You should really wear gloves. I was a dingus and didn't. So. And see right here, it looks brownish on the camera. But the problem with synthetic dyes is it has to sit in there for roughly about 30 minutes in order for the dye to actually stick to the synthetic fibers. So I couldn't just take it out right then and there, sadly. It really bites. And I believe I put salt in there too, like a cup full of salt. It helps it dye for some odd reason. But yeah, to give y'all an idea. And sorry about my hand shaking there, that's my anxiety thingy. Alright, 30 minutes is what I'm telling you. And then after that, you wash it and dry it. You know, throw it in the washer, clear detergent, and it turns out gray! Hey, look at that. I mean, it might not turn out that color for you. It might be different for you, but it did for me. But this was a leg. Yeah, that was a leg. So I just cut off the leg and cut a hole in the opening and cut the toes open. See? Right there. And then I'm also going to cut off the other leg to make it match because this was my oldest size. Perfect. And now we are going to cut off. Oh wait, no, those were arms. Holy crap. I forgot that the legs had bottoms where, you know, they were paws. So my bad. So cut off their feet. And make sure you cut off the paw thing too. You ain't gonna need that. So make sure you cut an opening and cut them in half to open them up so you can add elastic to it to make it a full-on legging. But right now, we're going to cut a little patch, like a squarish patch for their tail. And this is going to be for the end of their tail. It's going to help match together the leggings with the actual full costume. So I'm just measuring out how much I want. So, yeah. That's what's going on there. And once you got that going on, you're going to open up the squares because, like I said, they're going to be the ends of the tail. And this is very important. You're also going to want to cut some of that fabric that you see in the corner, the spotted fabric. You're going to cut out like this little square tube thing that you're going to want for the tail. I didn't get that recorded for some odd reason. That's why I'm telling you now. Because the next few clips after this one are going to go really fast. Because I recorded it with my phone for like a quick few seconds. So, bear with me. Alright, and this is showing you how to do the legging. Like I said, you're going to turn it inside out like that. You're going to cut off that paw. Alright, like I said earlier, cut off that paw. And then once you cut off the paw, you're going to be adding the elastic. And when you go to add the elastic, you're going to want this cut in half. Yeah, see where I'm straightening it out? Actually, no, I don't cut it in half. I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Oh yeah, it's to make it baggier. Duh! So, you're going to add this elastic piece. You're just going to sew it there. You're going to try to stretch it as much as possible. That way it looks really baggy. And then here's the tail. You got that little patch. Like I said, this is going to go really quick. And that little bit of fuzz, you're going to attach both of these little pieces together. And then once you do that, you're going to fold it in half and then sew along that. Where my fingers are pointing. And then you stuff it. And then you're going to attach it to the tutu. And to the back. And then that is it. I will see y'all next time. Happy cosplaying! Thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for making this video possible. To become a Patreon supporter, go to www.patreon.com/emonk. See you there!